What's up, everybody? We've got lots to talk about for episode 3 of Hockey North, including Marie-Philippe Poulin calming everyone down by doing Marie-Philippe Poulin things. Taylor Heise putting on a show against Toronto, and not one, but 2 teams blowing multi-goal leads and losing in OT. So yeah, the action didn't stop in week number 2. Welcome back to Hockey North. Rob Pizzo, Saroya Tinker with you, and let's jump right into it. And I want to talk about Taylor Heise, who, number 1 overall pick, already made history for herself. First shot on net, and she scores, but boy, did she ever put on a show against Toronto. And I love the fact that we have to debate which goal is nicer. The first goal I look at, and she really made Renata Fast look a little silly on that one, turned her inside out. But the second goal for me made me kind of say, wow, incredible. She is living up to the hype. Which one did you like better?
Honestly, I'm liking the second one, but I mean, the first one shows her incredible edge work. I think for her to be outside and manage to get back inside on Renata Fast and bring it across and put it in the back of the net is it's pretty incredible. But that second one, man, she baited Campbell like there was no tomorrow. I absolutely loved it. And I mean, definitely made Campbell look a little silly too, but that's what we expect from her. First round draft pick, first overall, so she's doing what she's supposed to do.
Well, that was what I was going to ask you, because regardless of the sport, the number 1 pick always has a lot more pressure than everyone else. So far, so good. She's living up to the hype.
Yeah, and I mean, I think she's doing a great job with the pressure as well. I think coming right out of university has helped her too, having that routine schedule, able to continue her training and not miss a beat, I think has really helped her. But at the same time, it comes with pressure. She's young, and I think she's doing an incredible job of handling it.
Speaking of hype, let's talk about Marie-Philippe Poulin. You know, this happens in every single sport. Sometimes someone is superhuman for so long that becomes the new normal. That's what we expect from said athlete. And Marie-Philippe Poulin certainly has put herself into that category, because she starts this inaugural season with 2 games and no goals, and the internet lost their minds saying, what's wrong with Marie-Philippe Poulin? Well, everyone can calm down now because she puts up the hat trick. And I wonder if she was even starting to feel a little bit of it, because she's not used to, you know, having people say, what's wrong with you? Yeah. But can everyone calm down
Well,
now?
I mean, if there's anyone that we can cut the slack for
sure.
It's Poulin, right? So in that sense, you got to remember it's a new league, it's a new team. She's used to playing with her national teammates, and it's a new team. You got to find new line mates, and I think the thing for Pooh, she needs people to be beside her, give her the puck where she wants it, and I think Anne-Sophie Bataille is able to do that. Laura Stacey's able to do that. And I think it just took a couple weeks to get her line mates clicking and get her going, but she's on a roll now, so we're fine.
To get her goes 2 games. I mean, this is what comes with having a professional league, though, because before the PWHL, if she went on a bit of a drought, no one necessarily talked about it because maybe she's not playing for a couple weeks. And, you know, as you mentioned, you've got things like the rivalry series, but now when you're under that spotlight, people are going to notice when you're not scoring.
Exactly, and I mean, she is captain too, and I mean, but her coach is Corey Chevry as well. I mean, I'm sure Corey is going to make sure that Poulin is right up to the standard that she wants to be at. So no worries there. I think we're in for a great season from Poulin, and I mean, she almost got that game winner the other day as well. It was called off, unfortunately, but at the same time, great job so far.
Great transition, because that's what I wanted to talk about next, because we saw 2 teams blow multi-goal leads and end up losing in overtime. You mentioned Montreal. I had to wait a while for that home opener. Finally were able to play it, and then end up losing in a heartbreaking fashion. Like you said, Poulin scored. Goal gets called back. Minnesota, first loss of the season. They end up losing to New York. Both of those teams blowing those multi-goal leads and losing in OT. Is one more concerning than the other for you?
I mean, I think it is early in the season. We have a 24-game season, so it is quick, it is short, but again, everyone's starting to click, find their rhythm, find the momentum, and I think it's doing the little things right consistently throughout the game, and I think that's a team thing. How do you rally your teammates on the bench? How does the momentum carry on? And I think that was probably just lacking in those games, but they've got 20 more games to do it, and I think they'll be okay.
As you mentioned, it's a short season, though, 24 games. Reason for concern with Toronto? 1 goal in their first 4 games, not putting the puck in the net. Seems like there's a lot of concerns in TO right now.
Yes, for sure. I think they're struggling defensively and in the net wise, but at the same time, I want to see more from their first line. I want to see something from Blair Turnbull, from Sarah Nurse. Spooner's put them on the board, so that's been awesome to see. But again, I think we're waiting to see what we're going to see from Toronto. We want their defense to be on lock. We need Renata Fast and Larocque to be on their defensive game. But at the same time, I do think Renata Fast and Larocque have been they've had to carry a lot of the offense in the play, and Renata's a great goal scorer and can score goals, but that's not her job. Her job is to play defense, so I do think they need to focus up more defensively and in the net.
I want to jump off the ice for a second. When you played, how much thought did you put into what you were going to wear on the way to the rink? Be honest.
Probably too much.
Too much?
I mean, look good, feel good, play good. That's my vibe, so.
I think that's the vibe for Mariah Keppel as well, because this is what she showed up to the game in, and she designed this outfit. And if you look on her leg, those are the signatures of her teammates.
Oh, yes.
Thumbs up or thumbs down for this?
I love it. I absolutely adore it. I love a good fit. I mean, again, look good, feel good, play good.
Yeah.
She had a great game, I know that. And I mean, I think she looks amazing. And shout out to her teammates for giving her all those signatures on the leg.
I like it. I like it. You know what? Get creative. Like you said, if you've got a big smile on your face like that, you're going to play well. And speaking of Montreal, of course, we've got you covered here on CBC. Nothing like a big Toronto-Montreal game on a Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. If you want to watch that, head to CBC Gem and cbcsports.ca. Before we go, we do have a big signing to tell you about. It may not be the signing you think. It came from Ottawa. Take a look.
Yeah, I just met Lando the other day. Really good boy. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun atmosphere at our rink. Like, our coaching staff kind of set a tone of, we have a lot of fun at work. We enjoy it. We come to work, but we have a great playful environment. And so, seeing our new dog Lando at the rink is, it kind of fits with our culture and what we're trying to establish. So looking forward to seeing more of him.
I hope Lando's on a multi-year contract. He was really fun to have around the other day. Yeah, there was a quote in an interview that I did about my interaction with our newly appointed team dog. It prompted being tagged in a bunch of photos of cute dogs and cats from Ottawa fans. So if that's my new brand and niche, I'm here for it. Keep it coming, and I can't complain about that.